to see you. It is another wonderful day that we get to worship together in the Lord, and we just wanted to give a fresh start with Simo being right here to say good morning as well.
Good morning. So good to see all of you. I'm so excited. We just love you, and we're praying for each and every one of you.
All right, so let's get started with our message.
I'm so glad that you got a chance to see Simo's beautiful smile and her warm welcome, her true words of prayer and love for you. We both very much love you and consider it an honor that you have allowed us to be part of your lives.
真係好高興啦，係大家見到師母，見到佢美麗嘅微笑，同埋真係我哋大家都能夠真係我哋係好關心大家，同埋為大家祈禱。實在好榮幸係同大家能夠一齊喺呢度敬拜我哋嘅主，同埋咧我哋可以即係能夠互相嘅成為生命嘅一部分。
It's kind of funny that what we said to you was it's so good to see you. Obviously, in this case, we're not seeing you, but you are seeing us. But that really does go along with the title of the sermon.
我咧就覺得有啲怪嘅，就係我哋話好高興見到大家，其實咧就大家就見到我咧就見唔到大家嘅。但係呢個亦好配合我哋嘅今日嘅信息嘅主題目。
Our sermon is titled, Can You See the Unseen Things of God? And we'll be reading from Psalm 34, 4 through 7, and 2 Kings chapter 6.
我哋今日嘅題目講到嘅題目就係話，我哋能夠睇見好多人睇唔到嘅神嘅事情。我哋係從呢一個嘅詩篇34篇4到7節，同埋列王記下6章裏邊去睇呢一個嘅故事。
Jesus told a parable in Matthew 13 of the sower who went out to sow seed. Afterward, his disciples came and asked Jesus a question. 喺呢個馬太福音13章裏邊講到主耶穌基督係同門徒講咗一個嘅撒種嘅人、撒種嘅比喻。耶穌講完之後呢，門徒呢就問耶穌呢一個嘅問題。Why do you speak to the people in parables? Jesus' response was, God has given you the secrets of the kingdom of heaven. They do not know these secrets. And then Jesus repeats for the New Testament a basic theme throughout both the Old and New Testament. 門徒進前來問耶穌說，對眾人講話，為什麼用比喻呢？耶穌回答說，因為天國嘅奧秘叫你們知道，不叫他們知道。耶穌就講咗好重要嘅事情，其實喺聖經舊約開始一直落到同新約裏邊都講咗呢件嘅事情。 That theme is that to God's children it has been given that we see what others do not see. Although others have eyes to see and ears to hear, these things of God are unseen, unheard, and not understood by others in the world. 嗰個題目，嗰個主題事情係咩呢？就係話神係俾佢嘅兒女能夠係睇見，能夠係明白。其他嘅人，佢哋看也看不見，聽也聽不見，也不明白。Jesus was quoting from Isaiah 6:10. Jeremiah 5:21 says, Hear this now, O foolish people, without understanding, who have eyes and see not, and who have ears and hear not. 耶穌喺呢度係引用咗呢個以賽亞書6章10節，同埋喺耶利米書5章21節係點講呢？佢愚昧無知嘅百姓啊，你們有眼不看，有耳不聽，現在當聽這話。Ezekiel 12:2 explains, Son of man, you dwell in the midst of a rebellious house, which has eyes to see but does not see, and ears to hear but does not hear, for they are a rebellious house. 聖經喺呢一個嘅以西結書12章2節繼續係講緊呢個主題，就話佢經文講，人子啊，你住在叛逆嘅家中。他們有眼睛看不見，有耳朵聽不見，因為他們是叛逆之家。Paul says in 2 Corinthians 4:4 that the God of this age has blinded the minds of unbelievers so that they cannot see the light of the gospel that displays the glory of Christ. 保羅喺哥林多後書4章4節佢係咁講，佢話此等不信之人被這世界的神弄瞎了心眼，不叫基督榮耀福音嘅光照着他們。基督本是神的像。The unseen things of God that others do not and cannot see. 個好消息就係點呢？就係我哋係可以睇得到神
嘅事情，而其他嘅人佢哋睇唔到、唔明白。
When David was fleeing from Saul and finding refuge among none other than the Philistines, Goliath's kinfolks, his eyes were open to see the unseen things of God in Psalm 34,
當大
4-7.
衛去逃避掃羅嘅追殺，佢避難去到呢個非利士人，非利士人就係歌利亞嘅親屬嘅地方。當呢個大衛喺嗰度嘅時候，佢嘅眼睇得到一啲其他人睇唔到神嘅事情，就喺呢個詩篇34篇4到7節裏面講到。
And delivered me from all my fears.
第4節，大衛講：我曾尋求耶和華，他就應允我，救我脫離了一切的恐
Those who
懼。
look at him are radiant, and their faces shall never be ashamed.
凡仰望他的，便有光榮，他們的臉必不蒙羞。
This poor man cried, and the Lord heard him and saved him out of all his
我
troubles.
這困苦人呼求耶和華，便垂聽，救我脫離一切患難。
The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him and delivers
耶和華嘅使者在敬畏他的人四圍安營，搭救他們。
A New Testament example of this is found at the stoning of Stephen. Those who killed Stephen couldn't see what Stephen could see.
喺新約有一個好嘅例子，就係司提反被石頭打死嘅事情。司提反睇到嘅，其他周圍人用
They
石頭
were
掟佢嘅人
blinded to
係睇唔到
God's
嘅。
reality, but they could see and report that Stephen had the face of an angel, even as they were killing him.
佢哋呢啲人對神嘅事情，佢哋係睇唔到，但係佢仍然係見到。當佢望住呢個司提反嘅時候，
Stephen
見
saw
佢
the
嘅面貌
glory of
好像
God in
天使嘅
heaven,
面
and it
貌。
was more real than this temporary earth we are on, even at the very point of Stephen's death.
司提反喺被殺死之前嗰一刻，佢望着天上，睇見神嘅榮耀喺世上係如何真實。
While in Brazil on a mission engagement, I was introduced to a minnow-like fish called cuatro ojos, 4 eyes, which lives in Central and
當我
South
去巴西
America.
短宣嘅時候呢，有朋友佢介紹我一隻魚，佢叫四眼魚，咁呢就喺中南美洲裏邊都有嘅。
What's unusual about this fish is his large bulging eyes. His eyes are so situated on his head that he can spend his time cruising along the water with only the upper half of each eye above the surface and the lower half below.
呢隻魚特別嘅地方呢，唔係佢4隻眼有4隻眼，佢係個眼好大突出嚟嘅，佔咗成個頭好大部分。佢游嗰陣時候呢，眼嘅上半部呢就喺呢一個嘅
The top half
水嘅上
has a
邊，
normal
下半
lens that
眼嘅下
sees
半
up
部呢就
into
喺
the
水嘅
air.
足裏邊嘅。
And the bottom half has a water lens that looks down into the river.
佢對眼呢，上邊嗰部分呢，就係可以喺空氣上面睇到嘅，下部分呢，喺水裏邊呢，就睇到嘢嘅。
These eyes are like a set of bifocals, and by them the fish is both protected from predators above and provided for with food beneath.
所以咁呢一對咁嘅眼呢，就可以點呢？喺上邊呢，佢睇到有冇一啲其他嘅生物去攻擊佢；下邊呢，就可以睇到水中有咩食物佢可以揾
Now,
到嘅。
obviously, if God can make a fish with such unusual capability, He can bring a special spiritual sight to His children to see the unseen things that others do not see.
所以如果神係可以做到一啲嘅魚類可嘅眼咁樣嘅話呢，咁好簡單，即係好明顯，神亦可以讓到神嘅兒女能夠有一個
We need to
眼
have
有一個
our
屬靈嘅
eyes
睇到一啲
fixed
屬靈嘅事
both
情。
on the world around us and on God. We may see all sorts of problems beneath the surface, but we can look up to see the one who protects us above the surface.
所以我哋亦要係有咁嘅眼睛，可以一方面我哋睇到喺我哋周圍有嘅問題但另一方面我哋能夠仰望喺上邊睇見神嘅事情。
Now, admittedly, the coronavirus has brought multiple large doses of change to travel, to finance, to medical agencies of all kinds, to local, state, and national government intervention.
大家都睇到最近發生嘅新冠病毒係帶來呢個我哋生命裏邊生活裏面好大嘅衝擊改變，對呢個旅行對呢個嘅經濟醫療機構等政府等等，我哋嘅朋友我哋嘅家庭有好大嘅影響。
Such drastic change introduces uncertainty and
呢一啲
confusion.
嘅帶嚟我哋人生、我哋家庭、朋友影響， 對嚟講係真係帶嚟好劇烈嘅我哋嘅唔肯定同埋好呢個
Yet
無奈
many
同
of
埋
us
呢個
have
迷
already
惘。
experienced the effects of stress, worry, and concern that comes when any one of us takes on such a large personal change.
我哋當中都係喺呢段時間經歷有好多嘅壓力，有好多嘅擔憂，同埋對前路係點樣都係好擔憂嘅。帶嚟我哋真係呢一啲
The
嘅
doctor
人生嘅
calls
影響
you,
同
and
埋
as
改
you
變。
come visit him in his office, and in 5 minutes, your future is turned upside down.
可能係你嘅醫生診所打電話嚟話，對唔住，你係被感染咗啦。幾分鐘嘅説話
Maybe
就
in
將
one
佢生命
bad
完
day
全
on
倒
the
轉過
stock
嚟。
market, your investment is completely
又或
lost.
者呢個嘅股票市場一日暴跌，所有嘅財富都冇晒啦。
Perhaps you find out over social media that someone you thought was your friend is backstabbing you.
又或者你喺呢個嘅社交媒體裏邊發現到原來你一直以為係你嘅朋友嗰個
All
人，
of a sudden,
佢喺
health turns
當中去
into
攻擊你。
uncertainty, financial security gets ripped away into fear, and friendship becomes distrust.
喺一瞬間，健康冇咗，喺呢一個嘅財富冇咗，
I know that I
友
would like to
情
be one of
原
those
本有信
people
任
that
嘅
does not
變成
fall
有不再
apart
信任。
whenever this sort of thing happens. The Bible is full of stories of people facing sudden change, sometimes with strength, sometimes just falling all apart. It's nothing new.
當然，我哋希望我哋如果遇見咁嘅情況嘅時候，我哋就唔會突然間就跌咗落嚟碎晒。但係喺聖經裏邊，我哋睇見有好多個例子，有
The
啲係好
prophet
堅強嘅，但係有
Elijah
啲係跌咗落
experienced
嚟真係
several
碎晒。
times of difficulty, but there was one particular time when he faced a situation of horrible danger with complete calmness,
先知以利沙佢經歷過好多次嘅艱難嘅時
and he
候，
was
第一
able
次呢，
to
佢
give
非常
help
之
to
平
someone
靜嘅面
around
對一個好
him
大
too.
嘅危險困難嘅時候，佢不但止係咁，佢仲可以幫到佢周圍嘅人。
I'd like to know how he did it. I'd like to know how I can look an impossible situation in the eye and not fold up into a pitiful clump of despair.
我好想點樣學到佢係點樣去處理嘅。當喺呢個面對呢個冇可能困難嘅絕局嘅時候，點樣唔會
Let
完
me
全跌
set
咗
the
落嚟喺
scene
絕望嗰裏
in
邊。
2 Kings chapter 6 and then read from 2 Kings 6:8 through 13.
我哋睇下呢個嘅列王記下第6章裏邊嗰個故事，特別我哋會睇到呢一個列王記下6章8到13節。
In 2 Kings, we find Elisha doing the things a prophet does.
喺列王記下呢，我哋睇見以利沙就係做咗先知應該
He's
要做
helping
嘅事
build
情。
a new dormitory for the College of Prophets. He helps recover an axe head that had flown off into a stream. And sometime in the midst of all of this, he's also providing insider information to the king of Israel, King Joram.
佢呢就幫手呢一個嘅起一個嘅宿舍俾呢個嘅先知啦團啦。佢又一次有一個人跌咗個斧頭落水，佢又幫佢可以攞翻嚟嘅。仲有呢喺當中呢，佢點呢？佢幫助呢個以色列王
Ben-Hadad is
約
king
曼
of
俾到
Syria.
內幕消息佢。
He opposes, he fights against Israel. And your version of the Bible might read that he is king of Aram. That's fine, it's different
呢
translation.
度講到呢就便哈達佢呢就係亞述或者敍利亞王，有啲翻譯講係個亞蘭王。咁咧佢呢係攻打呢個以色列嘅。
Ben-Hadad has his armies taking advantage of some weak borders around Samaria, conducting ambushes and raids.
便哈達呢同埋軍隊，佢知道以色列喺呢個撒馬利亞當中有啲邊界呢係好弱嘅，所以
Fortunately,
喺嗰度
the
呢佢哋
raids
就
and
襲
ambushes
擊
aren't
同埋
going
去伏
very
擊呢個
well
以色列。
because someone is tipping off the Israelites before each raid.
但係攻擊咗幾次呢都唔成功，好似呢就有佢以色列有內幕消息知道咗去
Now
防
we
備。
pick up the conversation between King Ben-Hadad and his own servants in 2 Kings 6:8 through 13.
我哋而家睇睇列王記下6章8至13節，講到呢個嘅便哈達王同埋佢嘅神僕嘅對話。
Verse 8. Once, when the king of Syria was warring against Israel, he took counsel with his servants, saying, At such and such a place shall be my camp.
第6章第8節，亞蘭王與以色列人爭戰，和他的神僕商議說：我要在某處某處安營。
But the man of God sent word to the king of Israel, Beware that you do not pass this place, for the Syrians are going down there.
第9節，神人打發人去見以色列王說：你要謹慎，不要從某處經過，因為亞蘭人
And the
在
king
那
of
裏
Israel
下
sent to
來
the
了。
place about which the man of God told him. Thus he used to warn him, so that he saved himself there more than once or twice.
以色列王差人去窺探神人所告訴所警戒他去的地方，就防備未受其害，不止一兩次。
And the mind of the king of Syria was greatly troubled because of this thing. And he called his servants, and he said to them, Will you not show me who of us is for the
亞
king
蘭
of
王因這
Israel?
事心裏驚疑，召了神僕來對他們說：我們這裏有誰幫助以色列王？你們不指給我麼？
And one of his servants said, None, my lord, O king, but Elijah, the prophet who is in Israel. He tells the king of Israel the words that you speak in your bedroom.
有一個神僕說：我主我王，冇人幫助他，只有以色列中的先知以利沙，將王在臥房所說的話
And
告
the
訴了
king
以
said,
色列
Go
王
and see
了。
where he is, that I may send and seize him. It was told him, Behold, he is in Dothan.
13節，王說：你們去探他在哪裏，我好打發人去捉拿他。有人告訴王說：他在多丹。
First, we notice that God's presence with his people is often not realized by outsiders. It's just one of the lessons we learn from this story.
我哋喺呢個故事裏邊第一個學習到嘅功課就係咩呢？就係話當神同佢嘅人
What we
百
realize
姓一齊
is
嘅
that
時
this
候，周圍其
conversation
他
was
人未
heard
必
by
知道
Elisha
嘅。
through God, not through being physically present in the privacy of King Ben-Hadad's council room.
以利沙佢聽到呢個嘅亞蘭王同佢嗰啲神僕傾談嘅説話，係從神嗰邊嚟嘅，唔係佢以利沙真係喺嗰個佢哋商議嘅地方裏邊
Things are
聽到
about
嘅。
to heat up for Elisha. But even as they do, there's this Syrian king, Ben-Hadad, who doesn't seem to understand that Elijah is in tune with God's presence.
雖然呢個亞蘭王便哈達佢開始個矛頭指向以利沙，但佢亞蘭王佢唔明白一樣嘢就係話
Now
呢
think
個
about
以
it.
利
If
沙
it's
係
true
同
that
神
Elijah can tell where the
個
king
同
is
在
moving
係
his
協調
army,
嘅、一致嘅。
wouldn't it also be true that Elijah would know the location of an army that's being sent after him?
如果以利沙都能夠知道呢個嘅亞蘭王佢點樣去擺動佢嘅軍隊嘅話，咁佢一定係會知道，
You
如果
want
亞
to
蘭
say,
王要
think
揾
it
人
through,
捉佢嘅
King
話，
Ben-Hadad.
以利沙一定知嘅。
Get a clue.
便哈達王啊，你咁你都諗唔到？
But Ben-Hadad isn't someone who considers the God factor in life. This is a man who focuses on troops and horses and armors and weapons. He isn't overly thoughtful of the spiritual
但係
realm.
便哈達係一個冇考慮神嘅一個人嚟嘅，佢淨係考慮佢自己嘅軍隊有幾強，佢哋有幾多兵馬，有幾多武器，有幾多盔甲。
But we know the race is not always to the swift, nor is the battle always to the strong. In the case of God's people, the deciding factor is the presence of God with his people.
但我哋知道咧，唔係一個個賽跑一定係快嗰個贏，唔係一個戰爭裏邊強嗰一定贏。喺有神嘅子民裏邊嚟講咧，最重要嘅因素就係有冇神同佢嘅子
King
民一齊。
Ben-Hadad is going to send in his troops to catch Elijah. Good luck with that. Elijah has a communion with God that makes him steps ahead.
便哈達王就要派兵要去捉以利沙，祝你好運啦！
That's the reason Elisha is able to anticipate Ben-Hadad's troop movements. But that king doesn't consider the presence of God. He's just going to send an army to stop Elijah. Spoiler alert, it's not going to work.
因為以利沙與神同在，所以佢係能夠喺呢啲事上邊佢係行先一步嘅。亦係咁嘅原因，以利沙能夠知道便哈達王佢哋
There
軍
have
隊嘅動
been
向。但係呢個
several
王呢，
such
佢根本就
incidences in
冇明白
history
冇考慮到
of
神，
those who failed
佢淨係以為
to
派
consider
軍隊去就可以捉
the
咗以利沙。
unseen factors of God.
咁樣呢，一定唔得嘅。喺歷史上呢，我睇見咗好多嘅例子，因為嗰啲當事人佢冇考慮到神嘅同在嘅事情，
King
以致佢
Edward
哋失
I
敗。
of England, when invading Scotland, was surprised by the smallness of the Scots army. and he was about to attack them. He also thought it was odd the way that they all knelt together in prayer right before the Scots stood up, defeated him at the Battle of Bannockburn.
英國愛德華一世呢個王呢，佢呢就去派兵去進攻呢個蘇格蘭。佢呢就首先佢覺得呢蘇格蘭佢哋嗰啲軍隊啲數量係好少，係佢好打低嘅。同埋呢佢覺得好怪點呢？佢又見到蘇格蘭呢啲人呢，佢哋跪喺度祈禱，但係好快脆我哋知道蘇格蘭呢就喺一個主要嘅戰役裏邊打敗咗英國。另一個例子就係呢個嘅美國獨立戰爭嘅時候，我睇見嗰啲美國獨立戰爭嘅軍隊，佢哋毫無裝備，仲喺一個好寒冷嘅天氣裏邊對強大嘅英國嘅軍隊，但係結果都係能夠勝利。點解我哋記得華盛頓總統佢嗰陣時呢個時係將軍，佢跪喺度祈禱喺雪裏邊。我哋記得呢個法老王，佢唔認識神，甚至所以佢睇唔到有咩任何原因要去聽神講，唔俾佢啲以色列人神嘅子民離開埃及，但結果最後佢都係要俾呢啲人離開。
So he sent and had all the baby boys of Bethlehem killed to try to stop him, but it still didn't work.
希律王聽到話會有一個嘅猶太人嘅王會誕生，於是佢將伯利恆城所有2歲以下嘅男嬰殺，但結果唔可以阻止呢件事情。
To terrorize and destroy them, but were the descendants of those that just wouldn't die.
羅馬嘅尼禄王，佢係要去禁制基督教基督徒喺羅馬帝國裏邊，所以佢做咗好多好多殘酷嘅事情，要去殺去禁止呢個嘅基督教，殺去基督徒。但結果我哋都係嗰啲留落嚟嘅基督徒，留落嚟嘅我哋嘅後裔。
Protestantism illegal again in France. It didn't stop them.
法國嘅路易14世咧佢想阻止呢個嘅基督教嘅改革。於是佢就毀約，要重新定呢個基督教為不合法。結果佢停唔到。
He used a printing press at Venery to print his anti-Christian writings. Later, the same printing press was used in Geneva to print Bibles.
啟蒙運動嘅伏爾泰，佢以為佢自己一隻手就可以結束咗基督教，結果佢用嚟印呢一個反基督教刊物個機構呢，後來就成為咗專門印聖經嘅機構。
If you know the famous play, at the end of the play, the stage is littered with corpses.
想象一下，你帶你嘅4歲嘅仔去睇莎士比亞嘅名劇《Hamlet》，你都識得個好出名嘅呢個話劇，到最後結束嗰陣時候，整個舞台裏邊都係屍體遍地。
They're strung out on the stage, and the curtain closes.
呢個4歲嘅小朋友就好驚，因為佢見到呢啲人都係死咗，瞓喺個舞台上邊，跟住個熒幕就落咗嚟啦。
You look over and he's in tears, and you're wondering why you brought him in the first place. Then there's the curtain call, and all those dead people are standing up in a line at the front of the stage as the curtain rises.
你見到個小朋友啲眼淚，你就問點解佢帶嚟睇呢個話劇呢？但跟住嗰個銀幕就拉翻上嚟，正話死喺瞓喺地下嗰啲屍體，個個企翻起身，企喺前邊個舞台上邊。
You say to your son, "See, they're just actors. They didn't really die."
原來佢哋係冇死到嘅，佢哋係企翻起身，佢哋又鞠躬，啲觀眾就係拍掌。你就同個仔講，其實佢哋係做話劇啫，佢哋係冇死到嘅。
You explain, they have a life outside of this theater. Most of them have families, and they're not dead at all. They'll probably go home tonight and have a snack with their family at home.
你就同呢個仔解釋其實佢哋係有佢哋生活㗎，佢有返家庭㗎，佢哋完咗之後就返屋企，仲可能會一齊去食飯添。
Like a child who accepts a play as reality, the outsider's outlook on life is confined. Their world is so much smaller.
就好似呢個小朋友咁樣，將呢個話劇睇成係真嘅。其實喺神以外嘅人，佢哋嘅睇生命都係咁狹窄，呢個世界都係好細嘅。
People with a world-bound view of life are minus another dimension altogether of God's creation.
呢 個就係好似一個人佢住喺一個得2度空間嘅一個紙上邊咁樣，佢永遠唔會明白呢個生命嗰個嘅豐富係點樣樣。佢呢啲淨係睇見世上嘅事嘅呢啲嘅人，佢哋嘅生命就冇咗神創造嘅嗰個另一個空間嘅當中。
And a God-planned victory for His children.
好諷刺嘅就係神嘅子民嘅敵人，佢哋時時係忽略咗一樣嘢，就係神嘅同在。呢個就係佢哋致命嘅缺陷。呢個亦係神要為佢兒女得勝嘅最重要一點。
I also wonder, though, if it's not the reason that the church has ceased to be taken seriously across our country today.
我哋真係要好好呢件事學習，同埋係被受到安慰呢件事情。我亦係會覺得會唔會因為係呢個原因令到教會唔再俾呢個嘅其他嘅人周圍嘅人所重視呢？
Could it be that people outside the church just aren't convinced that God is present with His people? Could it be true that from what they observe among believers in the world out here where they see us living day to day as if we have no hope or no help beyond ourselves? There's nothing to convince them that God is among us in a way that's distinct from others.
會唔會就係教會以外嘅人，佢根本睇唔到神喺我哋嘅子民當中？會唔會就係呢個嘅佢哋會覺得佢哋呢啲嘅相信嘅人，佢哋根本佢生活裏邊都係冇希望，係冇幫助嘅，係冇嘢能夠說服到佢覺得就係呢一個佢哋呢啲人嘅生活有同佢哋有啲咩唔同。
God's presence with His people is too often not realized nor lived out by many within our ranks. 呢個原因可能就嚟到我第二點嘅裏邊，就會唔會其實神同佢嘅子民同在呢樣嘢，對我哋好多基督徒嚟講，我哋冇真係將呢個活出嚟呢？ Let's get back to the story. 2 Kings chapter 6 verse 14 through 15 reads. 我哋翻到個故事個裏邊，就係睇翻列王記下第6章10至15節。王就打發車馬和大軍往那裏去，夜間到了，圍困那城。When the servant of the man of God rose early in the morning and went out, behold, an army with horses and chariots was all around the city. 神人的僕人清早起來出去，看見車馬軍兵圍困了城。And the servant said, Alas, my master, what shall we do? 僕人對神人說：哀哉我主啊，我們怎樣行才好呢？ We're not given this servant's names.He's someone on the inside who didn't recognize God's presence. He may have professed his belief that God was there, but when it came time to practice it, he didn't. 呢個僕人係個名我哋係冇知道嘅，但係佢應該係佢個團隊中嘅人，但係佢係睇唔見神嘅同在。雖然佢有相信，佢話佢有相信神，但係當佢實行出嚟嘅時候係做唔到嘅。There's no way the people of Dothan were able to stop them. So the servant looks and says, Oh my Lord, what shall we do? 當呢個僕人去望外邊睇嘅時候，見到呢個亞蘭嘅軍隊係將成個城圍住，覺得冇可能我哋呢個多單嘅人能夠抵抗得到，冇辦法停到佢哋嘅。所以呢個僕人就向住呢個以利沙講：哀哉我嘅主啊，我哋怎樣行才好呢？ We sing about him, we pray to him.But one morning we get up, look outside, and we look surrounded. So we say, oh no, what do we do? 其實我哋都係好似呢一個僕人咁樣，我哋好多時都講：哎呀，神嘅同在啊！我哋唱歌唱讚美神，我哋祈禱向神祈禱。但係有一日朝早起身，我去望外邊望嘅時候，我睇見周圍嘅環境嘅時候，我就哎呀，哀哉，我哋應該點樣做呢？其實半心半意或者三心兩意嘅，我哋好多時就係阻攔到我哋神嘅子民，因為我哋冇讓神嘅信，我哋只信任佢嘅同在喺我哋嘅生命、我哋嘅思維嘅裏邊。Knew the God factor, and yet the 10 convinced the entire nation of Israel not to take the promised land. The nation followed them for 40 years of wandering. 我派去迦南地去偵探當地嘅情況，嗰啲人呢10個嘅探子，佢哋冇將神嗰個嘅考慮擺喺裏邊，結果佢就說服到整個以色列國入到去神嘅應許地裏邊。結果呢個整個以色列嘅人民族就喺曠野裏邊兜兜轉轉咗40年。 amazed at the way the people of his hometown couldn't open their eyes to see God standing right in front of them. And due to their unbelief, not many miracles were performed there.
耶穌喺佢嘅家鄉嗰裏邊，因為嗰地啲人係缺乏信心，對佢嚟講，所以耶穌就冇喺當地做好多嘅神蹟。耶穌都好驚訝，就話佢哋啲人點解喺家鄉嘅人點解冇將佢哋眼睇見神喺當中呢？以致結果佢哋唔相信，就冇呢個嘅好多嘅神蹟喺當中。
Something that hinders any thought of being free to enjoy life, liberty, and the pursuit of
當我
happiness.
哋喺啲周邊發生危機嘅時候，我哋會點樣去做呢？亦因為咁，令至係阻止咗我哋去達到真係享受
And so the
去
servant
愛
said, "What
惜
do we
生命
do?"
自由，
Now,
同
if
埋
this
我哋
were
能
a
夠去
movie,
尋求呢一個
the
嘅
hero
安樂喜
Elijah
樂。
would say, "Just follow me and do what I do."
嗰個僕人問我哋應該點樣做啊？咁如果拍緊一套戲嘅話呢，嚇，咁個英雄以利沙就可能個英雄呢就話：你跟住我嚟，我做乜你就做乜。
Not this story. It's not a movie. And what's needed isn't a human hero to vanquish the enemy.
但係呢個故事唔係咁樣嘅，呢度唔係一套電影，我哋唔係需要一個人為嘅英雄去征服，
I
或
wonder
者係
how
我哋
different
去
the church
戰
in
勝
the
呢一
U.S.
個嘅
would
困
look.
難。
How different Southwest Chinese Baptist Church might look if we wholeheartedly believed that God is right here and that what's really surrounding us are the armies of heaven itself.
我唔知道美國嘅教會整個國家嘅教會會點樣，或者西南華人執信會點樣。如果我哋係點呢？我哋有一個唔同嘅睇法，就係點呢？我哋相信神喺我哋當中，
Just as
我哋相信我
David
哋周圍
experienced
都係
among the
有天
Philistines
使
in
天軍
Psalm
喺圍繞住
34,
我哋。
we can sing, "The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him, and he delivers them."
我哋就會好似係大衛喺非利士人當中所經歷嘅，我哋就會好似喺詩篇所唱嘅，耶和華嘅使者在敬畏他嘅人四周安營，
Now we
搭
see
救
the
他們。
third factor. God's presence with his people is seen and experienced by his true servants. Let's go back to the text.
我哋嚟到第三個嘅因素嘅裏邊，就係話神與佢嘅百姓同在嘅時候，屬於真正神嘅僕人，一定係睇得到同埋經歷得到嘅。
Here's Ben-Hadad not thinking about the way God has been at work this whole time alongside Elisha. So, aha, he is going to get him at Dothan.
我哋翻到嚟列王記下6章嗰度，呢、個嘅亞蘭王便哈達，佢一直都冇諗過神其實喺當中係做緊工嘅。佢諗到就話：哈哈，我一定可以
Here's
喺多
Elijah's
單嗰度
servant
呢，將呢個以
shaking
利
in
沙
his
捉咗。
sandals as he counts the number of horses outside the east wall and writes his last will and testament.
我哋睇到呢個以利沙個僕人，當佢見到有幾多嘅亞蘭國嘅亞蘭王嘅兵馬嘅時候，腳都震晒，跟住就死梗啦，咁要寫遺囑啦咁。
And there's Elijah, who's been showing an almost eerie calmness, the kind that makes you wonder if he hasn't just lost it.
跟住我睇以利沙，佢出奇嘅平靜喺咁嘅環境裏邊，你會諗點解佢咁平靜咧？係咪傻咗啊？
There's one person in all this who wasn't terrified by the enemy, wasn't discouraged by difficulties. It was the man who was close to God and who realized that God was close to him. Notice what
喺
Elisha
整群人當
does.
中，淨係有一個人，佢都冇係一直係喺敵人面前係驚嘅，佢唔會俾呢個困難裏邊去受到呢個嘅氣餒。呢、個人因為佢係親近神，佢知道神喺佢哋
But
當中。
not for
我哋
God to
睇
show
下
up,
以利沙係
because
點樣
God
做。
has always been there. We'll look in 2 Kings 6:16 through 17.
以利沙祈禱，係佢祈禱，唔係祈禱求神喺當中，因為神已經喺當中。我
Don't
哋
be
就睇睇
afraid,
呢個
the
嘅
prophet
列王
answered.
記下
Those
6
who are
章
with
裏
us
邊
are
16到
more
17節。
than those who are with them. And Elijah prayed, "O Lord, open his eyes so he may see."
16節，神人說：不要懼怕，與我們同在的比與他們同在的更多。以利沙禱告說：耶和華啊，求你開這少年人的
Then
眼
the Lord
目，使
opened
他
the
能看
servant's
見。
eyes, and he looked, and he saw the hills full of horses and chariots of fire all around Elijah.
耶和華就開他呢個僕人嘅眼目，他就看見滿山有火車火馬圍繞着以利沙。
They were there all along, why do we think that army of angels has been retired along with any other additional angel armies and forces for God?
原來神嘅火車火馬一直都喺嗰度啦。點解我哋好多時會以為嗰啲神嘅天使、神嘅天兵都係走咗、離開咗同埋其他神嘅天使、天兵都唔喺度咧？
If we could just open our eyes, God would allow us to see what Daniel sees when in Daniel 7:10 he tells us something magnificent.
因為我哋有時睇唔到，我哋就以為係冇一個屬靈嘅一個嘅境界領域嘅裏邊。因為呢個天使係冇呢個肉身，我哋好多時會覺得佢哋唔係真係有存在嘅。但係我哋當我打開眼嘅時候，我哋會睇到就好似神俾但以理喺但以理7章10節裏邊所睇到嘅壯麗。但以理講侍奉佢嘅有千千，在他面前侍立嘅有萬萬。我哋或者會諗，呢一啲寫呢啲講天使天軍呢啲係聖經時代，同我哋今日冇噶啦。我哋睇下希伯來書嘅作者點樣寫。
Are not all angels ministering spirits sent to those who will inherit salvation?
希伯來書1章14節係咁講嘅，天使豈不都是服侍的靈，奉差遣為那將要承受救恩的人效力麼？
God's presence among us, including the work of His angels that minister to us. I appreciate some of the artists who have tried to help us remember works like Spiritual Warfare by DeCiani and Watchers in the Night by Blackshear.
就係講緊你同埋我啊！我哋要去明白到神嘅同在就係喺我哋當中，同埋呢啲天使佢亦喺當中係幫助我哋嘅。有一啲嘅雕銅嘅畫家畫一啲嘅圖畫嚟幫助我哋去明白呢樣，例如呢一個嘅一幅嘅屬靈嘅爭戰同埋晚間嘅看守者。以利亞冇啲特別嘅睇嘢嘅儀器，但係點解以利亞一直都覺得係唔會有事呢？因為佢係同神嘅同在係明白嘅。
We can say with the psalmist in Psalm 27:3, though an army besiege me, my heart will not fear. Though war break out against me, even then will I be confident.
詩篇27篇3節，雖有軍兵安營攻擊我，我的心也不害怕。雖然興起刀兵攻擊我，我必仍舊安穩。
Elisha does a lot of praying in the 9 chapters he appears in the Old Testament. He's quick to speak to God. That's what you do when you understand there's someone bigger than you around who can take care of the matters you're facing.
喺舊約聖經嗰9章嘅有記載到以利沙個裏邊呢，我睇見佢有好多時候都祈禱嘅，佢時常都係好快嘅就要同神去説話嘅。呢個就係等我哋明白點樣。如果我哋明白有一位更比我哋好大嘅，佢能夠保守我哋嘅、照顧我哋嘅，當我哋面對困難嘅時候，我哋再睇呢個第18節。
So he struck them with blindness in according with the prayer of Elisha.
敵人就係呢亞蘭王嘅兵，敵人來到以利沙那裏，以利沙禱告耶和華說：求你使這些人嘅眼目昏迷。耶和華就照以利沙嘅話，使他們的眼目昏迷。
Follow me, and I will bring you to the man whom you seek. And he led them to Samaria.
以利沙就對他們說：這不是那道，也不是那城。你們跟我去，我必領你們到所尋找的人那裏。於是領他們到了撒瑪利亞。
said, "O Lord, open the eyes of these men that they may see." So the Lord opened their eyes, and they saw, and behold, they were in the midst of Samaria.
他們進了撒瑪利亞，以利沙禱告說：耶和華啊，求你開這些人的眼目，使他們能看見。耶和華開他們的眼目，他們就看見了。不料是在撒瑪利亞城中。
As soon as the king of Israel saw them, he said to Elijah, "My father, shall I strike them down? Shall I strike them down?"
以色列王見了他們，就問以利沙說：我父啊，我可以擊殺他們麼？
And Elisha answered, "You shall not strike them down. Would you strike down those whom you have taken captive with your sword and with your bow? Set bread and water before them, that they may eat and drink and go to their master."
以利沙回答說：不可擊殺他們， 就是你用刀用功夫來的，豈可擊殺他們呢？當在他們面前擺設飲食，使他們
So he
吃飽，
prepared
回到
for
他
them a
們的
great
主人那
feast.
裏。
And when they had eaten and drunk, he sent them away, and they went to their master. And the Syrians did not come again on raids into the land
王
of
就為他
Israel.
們預備了許多食物，他們吃喝完了，打發他們回到他們主人那裏。從此亞蘭軍不再犯以色列境了。
Even the way Elisha let these guys go told everyone, Israel and Syria alike, that God's the one who is overseeing all of this. His presence is the one that controlled the outcome that day. God's true servants have distinguished themselves through the ages as the ones who realized God's presence was with them. So they overcame the greatest challenges, faced the most terrible dangers, fearlessly took
以
on
利
the
沙係
worst
咁樣俾呢啲嘅
opposition
亞蘭
and
軍就
accomplished things
係
that
俾
seemed
以色列人俾呢一
impossible
個
to
嘅
worldly
亞
eyes.
蘭人睇見神就係嗰位掌管一切嘅，佢就係掌管住所有事情嘅結局嘅。一個真正屬神嘅服侍神嘅僕人，佢係睇得到神嘅同在嗰個嘅唔同，同埋神係與佢同在，以致佢係相信無論有幾大嘅挑戰，有幾大嘅困難，佢都唔畏懼嘅，一定係能夠將對方嘅情況係戰勝嘅，而能夠完成喺呢個世上嘅人睇覺得唔可能嘅事情，係都會形成。
After talking about that presence of God, he asked an important question in Romans 8:31.
保羅喺羅馬書第8章講咗好多嘅關於聖靈嘅事情，個聖靈就係神居住嗰啲接受佢嘅人，佢哋之內嘅。佢講咗呢一個嘅神嘅同在之後，保羅就係問咗一個好重要嘅問題喺8章31節。既是這樣，還有什麼說的呢？神若幫助我們，誰能敵擋我們呢？
What shall we do in response to all of this we've heard today? What should we do about God's promise to be among us?
我哋今日對聽到翻嚟嘅，我哋有啲咩回應呢？我哋對神俾我哋嘅應許，我哋會應該點樣去做呢？
When we face difficult choices, let's remember it's good to be on God's side.
當我哋去面對困難抉擇嘅時候，記住最重要嘅，我哋最緊要喺
The
神嗰
reason
邊。
why so many people don't feel free to call on the Lord when they face something hard is because they have ignored Him in their daily choices of their lives until they need Him. They don't have any confidence in their privilege as being a child of the King. Don't wait until fear continues to cut you off from the important routines of your life.
點解好多時我哋人去遇見呢個困難嘅時候，佢冇去呼求神呢？就係因為平時喺個生命裏邊、生活裏邊嘅抉擇裏邊，
Look over
佢
your
係將
shoulder
神
to see
係
if God's
冇
behind
理
you.
會神
Look in
嘅。
front of
咁
you
自然佢哋係
to
冇
see
信
the
心係
unseen
去
forces He
神
has
面
already
前作
set
為
in
神嘅兒女咁
preparation
呼
of
求
any
佢。
battle
我哋真係唔應
before
該
you.
等讓呢啲嘅恐
Be
懼
on
將我哋嘅
His
生命
side
重要嘅
now.
情況去斬斷。我哋轉頭去望下神係咪我哋後邊？我哋再向前邊望嘅時候，係咪睇見神？我哋人哋睇唔到嘅神嘅事情喺前邊呢？
Here's
佢
the
又為
second
我哋
thing.
預備去打呢場嘅
Undertake
仗。
great
我哋一定
things
要
for
站喺
God
佢
in
嘅
the
嗰邊。
midst of the
嚟
darkness
到
of the
第二件
unknown.
嘅事情就係點呢？當喺嗰個黑暗，我哋好唔清楚嘅情況裏邊，我哋要繼續要為神做大
Do
事
you。know a person who goes into Baskin-Robbins, the 31 Flavors place, and orders only vanilla? There ought to be a law against that.
想像一下，你如果去到一間全美國最出名嘅雪糕店裏邊，佢呢邊有成30幾種唔同
Did
嘅
you
不同
ever
嘅雪糕，
know
但
a
你到咧
kid
淨
in
係食一種
school
最
who
普通
had
嘅雪糕
a
啊！
64
法例咧應該係唔準
color
咁
box
樣做
of
嘅嚇。
crayons who chose to color with only one color, maybe black?
或者冇諗下有一個嘅小學生，佢有一個
That's
嘅
kind
一
of
盒
what we're
有
like
64
when
種
we
唔同顏
fail
色
to
嘅
take
蠟
on
筆，
what
但係個
God
畫
is
落畫去
waiting
咧都
for
用
us
嗰
to
支
do.
黑色嘅筆嚟畫。
Undertake
我哋就好
something
似佢哋
great
咁
for
樣樣。如
God,
果我哋
something
神
where
有
you're
要我哋
counting on
要
Him
做嘅事情，
being
我哋
there
冇做
when
嘅
you're
話，就
surrounded
係當
in
我哋
a
喺
bad
困難嘅
way,
時候，我哋
something
就
that
係要
makes
去
you
轉向
turn to
神，神
Him
會
for
幫助
help.
我哋，為佢做呢個嘅大事。呢啲就會讓到我哋去到神嘅面前去求幫助。
Let's give more than we think we can. Let's plan something that stretches us
就係奉獻出更多嘅俾我哋能夠所奉獻嘅。我哋計劃咗啲我哋原本覺得自己做唔到嘅。當我哋感覺得係被壓住嘅時候，我哋就要去幫自己睇見神，我哋嗰時睇唔到嘅呢個真理嘅裏邊，佢嘅保護我哋，佢圍繞我哋。當我哋睇見神係我哋嗰個保護嘅劍嘅時候，我哋就能夠勝過呢啲喺周圍對我哋壓住嘅力量。而神就係我哋生命裏邊、生活裏邊，佢係我哋嘅戰勝嘅保護。
And here's the third thing we can learn from the story today. Don't allow difficulties to overwhelm your
我哋
spirit.
就嚟到第三點嘅裏邊，就唔好俾呢個困難去壓倒、去覆沒我
Paul
哋
and
嘅
Silas were
精神、
beaten
我
for
哋嘅士
preaching
氣。
and put in stocks in a prison. It was the darkest hour of the night, around midnight, that their choice was to sing and pray out loud to where everyone in the prison could hear them.
保羅同埋西拉佢哋係因為傳福音講道，以致咧被捉放咗監牢裏邊被鞭打。佢喺嗰晚最黑嘅時候，半夜嘅時候，佢哋就選擇去唱歌、大聲祈禱，以致周圍嘅人都能夠聽得到。其實佢哋可以或者諗啊，佢哋被神離棄咗啦，佢哋喺嗰度被好多周圍嘅困局壓住，但係冇，佢哋咧好清楚睇見神嘅同在，亦俾其他人能夠知道。
Whatever you're facing, don't allow those hard things to overwhelm you. Take it to God. Ask for your own eyes to be open to see that He's there to help you.
無論我哋係面對咩情況，唔好俾呢啲困難嘅事情係壓住我哋。我哋帶到呢度去神嘅面前，求神讓我哋眼睛睇見
When
神
Paul and
喺嗰度
Silas
幫
did
助
that,
我
it
哋。
ended up saving the jailer and his whole household. When you choose to do that, who knows what lives will be affected for good.
當保羅同西拉咁做嘅時候，結果就點呢？就係嗰個監獄裏邊嗰個嘅禁卒同佢整家嘅人得得救。當我哋係咁樣去做嘅時候呢，我哋嗰時就會令到我哋有好多嘅人嘅生命得到幫助。最後呢，我哋睇一個嘅故事嚇，呢個呢係1995年5月喺芝加哥一個嘅建築工場裏邊有一個人叫 Randy Reed， 佢34歲嘅一個建築工人，佢咧就喺一個嘅水塔嘅頂嗰度咧就要去做呢個燒焊嘅工作。佢咧當時咧要將佢嗰個安全扣咧就鬆咗落嚟，因為佢要攞一條嘅管。但喺嗰個時候咧有一個鐵籠就鬆咗，撞到佢嗰個企喺嗰個鐵架上邊。
Just missing rocks and construction debris.
跟住嗰個棚架咧就傾斜咗啦，咁呢個阿 Reed 咧佢就失咗平衡，一跌咗110尺咁高，有成10層樓咁高。跌落嚟嗰陣時候，個身塊面向下，點知係跌落咗一堆嘅泥嗰度邊，冇撞落嗰啲嘅石啊或者啲廢鐵啊上邊。其他工人見到之後就立即打911啦，咁跟住救護人員咧就嚟到啦。嚟到嗰時發現呢個 Reed 咧，佢咧仍然係清醒嘅，佢仲喐得嘅，淨係話佢背邊咧就有啲瘀痛。於是咧救護人員咧就將佢擺上個擔架上邊。雖然咧呢個人跌咗成100幾尺，大家仍然都冇將佢嗰個幽默感咧係除去，因為當佢哋擔佢上啲救護車嘅時候咧，呢個人講就話：嘿，小心啊，唔好跌我落嚟啊！咁真係個奇蹟嚟㗎。呢個人跌咗咁高落嚟，但係結果咧淨係個肺嗰度傷咗少少啫。但係好幽默地，其實我哋係好似呢一個工人咁樣。神拯救我哋，就好似我哋跌咗110尺咁高都冇事。但嗰時我哋擔心點呢？就係跌個3尺。朋友啊，嗰位神啊，佢能夠救我哋從我哋嘅罪，從永恆嘅地獄裏邊救我嘅話，咁佢一定係能夠幫助我哋面對我哋日常或者我哋而家面對緊呢啲其實相對嚟講好少嘅危險、好少嘅困難。我哋嘅神既不愛惜自己嘅兒子，為我哋眾人捨咗，咁樣佢一定會喺主嘅裏邊，所有嘢都係完全俾我哋。我哋有神嘅應許就係話，佢喺我哋嘅生命裏邊，從而家開始，而我哋要喜樂嘅，因為我哋每一日都睇見嗰位我哋睇唔到嘅我哋嘅神。神真係偉大，神真係好好。願神賜福大家，我哋下個主日再見面。